Today, I'm going to show you step by step how to de-winterize a travel trailer or small camper. Hi, I'm Randy, and every Thursday I share tips and everything related to small campers to help us make every moment count, because weekends are just too short. And today, we're going to de-winterize my Little Guy Max travel trailer. The first thing we need to do is make sure the fresh water holding tank is closed. And on the Little Guy Max, it's located right there. Closed position is vertical, so we just turn the knob like that. Next, we need to fill the fresh water tank. Oh, and I should mention, for your convenience, these de-winterizing RV Little Guy Max step-by-step instructions will be in the video description below. Now that we've got the water going, we only want to fill the tank about halfway full because that's all the water we'll need. When we winterize the RV, we bypass the hot water heater, and before we continue on with the next step, we just got to check and make sure that that bypass is still on. The water heater in the Little Guy Max is located on the driver's side cushion in the dinette area. How I know I'm bypassing the hot water tank is the red line and the blue line valves are turned the opposite direction. And the bypass line is open, therefore allowing the water to flow through the system and not through the hot water tank. Next step is to turn on the water pump. And in the Little Guy Max, this is the water pump right there. Now we've got water pumping into the system. Next, we need to locate the low point drains. And on the Little Guy Max, they are located beneath the water heater. And here they are. The blue is the cold low point drain, and the red one is the hot low point drain. We're going to open them one at a time, and we're going to open them slowly because there's going to be a lot of pressure. We'll do both the hot and cold drains and let the water run until it turns clear. De-winterizing my RV is exciting because that means it's time for summer camping. Let me know what your big summer plans include. In step 6, we're going to run the water through both the hot and the cold kitchen faucets until the water runs clear. Next, we're going to run the water through the shower and the toilet. Now I'm just going to flush the toilet. Hold down until the water becomes clear. Coming up is important RV de-winterizing antifreeze disposal information you need to know about. Next, we're going to put the drain plug back in the water heater that we took out when we winterized our travel trailer. Our next step is to fill the hot water heater. We're going to shut the bypass valve off by turning this valve the opposite direction of the line. Next, we're going to open the cold and the hot water lines by turning the valves in line. By doing this, we're filling the hot water heater. And you want to wait until you don't hear the water pumping anymore and the pump goes off, because that means that the water heater is full. Next, I'm going to turn my hot water heater on. I'm not hooked up to electric, so I'm going to turn the water heater on with the LP gas. Next, we're going to wait about 10 or 15 minutes just to give enough time for the hot water heater to heat the water up so that we can check and make sure that we've got hot water. Okay, I'm going to turn on the hot water faucet and see if we've got some hot water. Oh, we sure do. Okay, we're going to shut off our water pump and our water heater. Next, we're going to drain the black and gray water tanks at a dump station so we can get all the antifreeze out of the system. The most common antifreeze used to de-winterize a camper trailer or an RV contains propylene glycol. And it's used as a less environmentally toxic antifreeze. Most people will tell you that it's okay to dump it on the ground, but I don't think that it is. When you pour propylene glycol on the ground, it will contaminate the groundwater and cause problems at municipal water facilities. Most people are going to disagree with me, but I choose to pour it down the sewer. And don't pour it down the municipal sewer before calling the water facility first and making sure that it's okay. And you can also call service stations and automotive parts stores and see if they'll accept propylene glycol waste. If you found this helpful and would like more tips and tricks about small campers and the Little Guy Max trailer, subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button and the bell right below this video. I can't wait to see you next Thursday.